space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hi and welcome back. So this time I'm going to be working on all the interior. So a few parts, noticeable things. There's an option to have it left or right wheel drive, obviously for which country, and because I'm English I will have it on the right side, which is the correct side. A lot of detailing to be done on like where the gears go, gear stick goes, control panel. I've bought some black flocking, so I'm going to be doing the interior, so instead of it just being painted, it'll be like it's carpeted. But first job, I need to get all these parts off, the sprue, cleaned up and primed. So I'll get that done and then we'll get back to you. Right, so now I've got all these parts primed, I can look at doing some painting. So I'm going to get some gunmetal over the seats, including the seats here. I want to do this part of the door panel in the gunmetal as well. I think we'll do the dashboard as its base in the gunmetal, and possibly the steering wheel. Once we've got the gunmetal down, we're going to go obviously get these parts masked up to protect them. Then the rest will be a semi-gloss black, and then we'll be adding some chromes and other bits and pieces in just to add a little bit of colour. Be getting the paint done in here and the clear coat over it before I put the flocking down. Obviously I don't want to be clear coated over the flocking because it'll make it go silly. So I'll start getting some paint down and then get back to you. Right, so I've got my gunmetal down over where I want it. Dashboard and steering wheel. Over the seats and this back area of the interior. My two front seats. Then I've masked over what I want to protect and keep as gunmetal. So all these parts are going to go semi-gloss black. These parts are staying as they are. The semi-gloss black I'm only going to do up to here. Can we see that? Sort of up to this line, so this will be semi-gloss black. Then the rest I'm going to put in flat black before I can clear coat it, get the masking tape off and clear coat. So semi-gloss, masked over, flat black, just semi-gloss onto them parts. Right, so I'm starting by going over everything with the semi-gloss black. All the seats, all the little pedals and gear levers, etc. I've masked over my semi-gloss black on the main part of the interior, and now I'm going over the rest with flat black. Right, so I've put a flat coat over the entire interior now. I don't know if you can see on the camera the difference in the blacks, but it does show up to my eye Yeah, I think it shows. So next I'm going to add some flocking, which is going to give it the effect of a carpet. So I'm going to do all this panel, this one, same on the other side, down the sides of here and across the top. And to do it, I'm going to be using Humbrol Matte Dark Grey number 32. And then I've got this fine felt powder that I'm just going to go over with my sieve. So we'll get that done next. So I'm using the Humbrol enamel basically as a glue. The dark grey, obviously nothing will show through these gaps. Sieving the flocking in, doing all the panels, then tapping out the excess. Right, and once that's all applied, you can see I've created a nice carpeted effect. So we'll let that dry and start working on all the interior parts to go in. Okay, so I've added some bits of silver in places to lighten things up. On the gear sticks, on the handbrake, onto the dashboard. So next things I've got to do, need to get the gear lever and the handbrake onto here. I've got these 5 tiny decals can we focus? Yeah, need to go onto here for the dashboard. So I'm going to get them stuck together, clear coats, decals fitted. We'll get everything stuck together and we'll have a look at the full interior before we stick it to the chassis. Right, before I finish this and stick the last couple of bits together, I just wanted to show you how small these 5 decals are, all in the right place, and no one will probably ever see them once the dashboard's stuck in place. And also the brake pedals and clutch and accelerator all painted up. Did some nice dry brushing over the top, give it some detail, and once the dashboard is on, that'll sit over the top of it so we will never see it again. Right, so I'm gonna let them decals dry, clear coat, stick the last few bits together, get it all together, and we'll have a look at what we've done. Right, so all the interior is fitted in place now. So as you can see, you can't see the pedals, you can hardly see the dashboard, you can hardly see the carpeting I did, but I know it's there, so I'm happy. But it's starting to look more and more like a car now. So next time I'm gonna get all the clear parts sorted, mirrors, windscreen wipers, basically everything apart from the shell. So when I do the shell, all them parts will be finished, just ready to attach. But for this time, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Bye bye.